Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So I was asked, how do you tame down, calm down an art journal page or an ATC card or a painting? And so I thought, all right, real quick, I'm gonna come on here and show you a couple different ways. Now, I'm gonna try to do this into thirds so I can show you the three ways. Now, this is cross stitch plastic. It's called needlepoint plastic, and it's one of my favorite things to use in your art journal. Now, you can, of course, use your sprays. If you don't have sprays, it's okay. This is a very soft brush. You can use your, let me get this out because it's going to drip. Sponge brush, right? Maybe you have a cosmetic sponge, something like that. Even a cotton ball would work, okay, because it's soft and you want it to be able to get down here. This is if you don't have sprays. So what I like to do is I'm going to use gesso today only because it's white and I want it to show up. But you can use any color that you want. I like to calm down pages. I like to do white. Now, I also like to do black, but that's to make it more of a grungy, darker page. And with the Halloween and the October and all that goodies coming up, I will be doing a lot of that. But I know you guys keep writing me, we want more art journal pages, but I'll get there. But this is this is something else. This is for Luann. So I take this, I don't wet my brush. I want it to be dry. And you can see I'm just patting it in. And then I'm going to go in here. Now, use whatever brushes you have, but the point is you really want to get in there to make sure it hits the page. I'm not going for opaqueness. If you get opaqueness, hey, you go, right? But don't worry about it if you don't. You can go like this if you want. The point is getting it down into them grooves. And what happens and that's okay, it doesn't matter. But what's happening is you're still getting that color come up. And I tell you guys this all the time. If you look over here, you can see what is so prominent. It's these marks, right? These squares. When you do something like this on top with the white, what happens is the white or whatever color you're using, maybe you want to do pink or a light, whatever, that's coming at you. So that's what you see first. And then when you get closer, you get to see all the little nuances in there. So that is one way to do it. Again, you can spray. I don't believe I have a spray here. Let me look. No, it's way back there. I'll never get back there. Okay, next. Now, if you don't have this, this is delightful. I use this in so many ways. And I've used those for years. You can get these at the dollar store too. Look, piece of plastic, right? Let me do a little pink. Just to show you a little bit of, and it's a light pink. I mean, of course, you can go dark. I am just going to kind of buff off my brush. And these brushes, I don't mind them being like that because it's kind of like my hair in the morning. And it just, you can use it for so many different things. So I'm going to go in and get that pink on my corrugated cardboard. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to push it down. That didn't come up that good, the color. Too light. So we're going in with some white. And that's, my fault, but that's okay. Now, what I could have done, and I have a video coming out about this too, a real quick tip, but I could have put some white in here and it would have just made it a little brighter. La, 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 la. Get some more of that pink. Give it a nice little tinge. Okay. Now let's do it. Okay, so you can see, now it's not as, like boom in your face, but you can see how it pushes it back and it gives it a little bit more of a calming vibe. You can also go a little bit more. And you can put it on thicker. This is just, you know, but I can do it like crosshatch. And you see how you're getting it and it's pushing it back. So then you can still work on top. Even on here, you can go in with a different color. You can go on and maybe make a wash over top. So the white kind of still shows through. We'll see at the end what we do. But the other thing that I love to do is I'm going to rinse my brush. I guess it really didn't matter, but this is one of my favorite things. I'm going to take this white and my brush is wet. And this, I do this with black a lot. And you guys, I know you guys who follow me and have been with me know. And then I go like this. This is my fun part. Oh, I love this. Okay. And then I take a paper towel or art, whatever you have, and I just give it a second. I just kind of look at the beauty of it. Oh, it's so beautiful. Because I want it to soak in a little bit. Now you can dry it at this point and you can still see that underneath come through. But what I like to do, and I'll do half and half, is I like to just give it, nope, see, too much came off. I didn't leave it sit long enough. It's all right. You go back in. It's not a big deal. Okay, but you can see this, how it's, I mean, it's hard with the light. Come on now. See? All right, we're going to leave that sit a little bit longer. But like I said, you can leave that. Now we can take you know, this and put it on top and see how it lifts up a little bit of that. Can you though? Because of the glare? I don't know. You see how it lifts up and gives you a little bit of texture? That's fun. You can, you know, let's do it down here. Let's see what this will do, because this isn't porous. So, so you see how we're getting, and you could stamp that off on something else. You don't have to waste it, but because it's so thin, the water, let me just give it a quickie. Okay, and I'm not going to wipe this one. I'm going to just kind of lightly go in. And you see how you get that nice white cast? There you go, yeah. And how that pushes back. So now you can stamp, write, draw, paint, whatever, and it won't bother anything. So if I go in with a little bit of black, sometimes I like burnt umber as well, and do the same thing, you'll see a little bit better. I like the water because it helps move it. And what I'll do, since we kind of get an idea of what that is. Now this is going to be wet. So when I do this, let's do it down here. Just move it around a little bit. You can see that it kind of mushes around because it's a little wet. If we go on here, because the cardboard, we're going to get gray because it's the way it is. You get a way better stamp. And you're just adding more texture. You can never have too much texture. Oh, let's do this here. Let's see if this soaks up. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love it. And now I'll go this way. Oh, God. Okay. See, this is when I'm going to be like, oh, I only wanted to do a quick video 10 hours later. Okay, so I'm going to give that a second and test it up here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm just going to keep dabbing it lightly because I don't. Oh, this is my favorite. I am like such a grungy. I guess it's a 90s thing, but I'm such a grunge. And then look at that. Look how awesome that is. It changed the whole look of the page. Now you can still make a pretty girl or whatever you want to do. So these are just some different ways that you can, you know, kind of change that bright or maybe a background that you're just not digging and really play. I mean, you can see here you know, I had it go this way, I had it go that way, and it gives you a cool look. This is just that needlepoint plastic canvas, whatever it's called, I don't know, but you just go where the embroidery and all, or like I said in the dollar store, it's plastic. And then you can see we did a whitewash, and then we did a whitewash, but then we stamped right there. Let's see if you can see that now. Yeah, look at that on the bottom, how cool. So these are just a few ways to really, really play and have fun with different pages. You can go and make 3 of the same pages and do 3 of these and get 3 different looks to work on. If you're doing ATC cards, this is a fun way to do it. Get out a couple colors, do your background in similar, you know, in different ways, similar colors. And then let those dry and then go on top and do, you know, your series, or if you're in an ATC group, that kind of thing. A lot of fun. And so I hope this helped you guys out. I can't get enough of it. So as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. Also, I want to say thank you to everybody who answered my question the other day in the video. And I'm going to link below Angie's art. I think it's Angie's art channel or Angie Lupus Life. I'm not sure which one, but I will link it down below. She did a video response and it was really good. If ever you guys want to do video responses, you can do them and then link them in the bottom of the video that I did and put the, you know, the video, so other people can go watch your videos and see your answers and all that kind of stuff. I don't mind. I love having a community of like-minded people and that we can share and respect each other. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.